hello and welcome to Gaming Across the Universe. Gaming Across the Universe. Welcome to Countdown to Beta Day 11. Today, on the 15th, Xbox One players, you get a taste of Evolve. Yes, tomorrow is for PC, and for Saturday, it is for PlayStation 4. This is the last day for Countdown to Beta. You know, the whole Countdown to Beta thing where I count down to the beta by showing you Evolve gameplay footage all the time. This is it. This is going to be my last footage until next week, where I show some beta gameplay footage, okay? So, doesn't mean it's over, just the Countdown to Beta series is done, you know. It's been a lot of fun. It's been quite interesting, you know, and you know, I see that we developed sort of a community, you know, with the videos I posted, you know, the games that we've played, and it's just a lot of fun talking to you guys and just getting to know you. So please, I know I say, you know, thank you, but, you know, thank you for interacting with me. Thank you for talking to me. You know, thank you for giving me pointers on my gameplay. You know, and sharing your opinions about, you know, future DLC, what's to come. You know, we're all just helping each other here. I mean, you know, thank you. And, yeah. So, the gameplay, we actually, let's see how many matches are we gonna watch today. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matches. Kind of like the evacuation mode in the full release game of Evolve. Also, all the matches you're gonna see today are actually one of my first times playing Evolve during the alpha. So I've been holding back these ones because, you know, I wanted to show all of the ones where I was familiar with the game, you know, and sort of like, you know, just getting used to the gameplay. Actually, this might be one of my last ones because I am sneaking a lot. So I remember during the beginning of the alpha, I was still learning how to play. I wasn't sneaking as much, but you'll see. So let's see. We have Monster gameplay. You have Hunter gameplay today. Monster again, then Hunter again, and then Monster. I'm really excited to play this game. It's funny. I don't know. It might be a little bit harder to hold out till February 10th, but it's like literally like right around the corner. My plan was to purchase Grand Theft Auto 5 for PC, but then they pushed it again back to March, and that immediately made me go outside and kick a squirrel. I'm sorry, I did not kick a squirrel. I actually feed squirrels. I actually go, you know, they always climb on my tree. I also feed the birds when I have like dried up bread. You know, Italian bread, and it's hard, it hardens, so I'm not gonna waste food like that, you know. So I just give it to the birds. Yeah. You know, true story, I once bit down on bread and it was so hard it chipped my front tooth. It's actually still chipped. When you see one of my, film projects, you'll see that chipped tooth. It's because of the bread. I told people that I fell down the stairs, you know, trying to make it sound all dramatic, but no. I just bit down some hard Italian bread and it chipped my tooth. So I gotta get it filled. Why am I talking about my teeth? Yeah, why am I talking about that? So, yeah, Evolve, right? I'm excited for the beta. We saw some Behemoth. Actually, there is Behemoth gameplay out there. Some early, you know, test Behemoth footage. I wish it was a clip that I could show you guys personally, but unfortunately not. Go to IGN.com, or just go to IGN's YouTube. I was thinking of just, you know, just taking a video, but I don't want to get sued or anything. But yeah, Behemoth footage is out there. Just go to IGN Behemoth footage. You'll find it in the comments below. But don't leave me. I love you guys. Don't be like Leonardo DiCaprio from Titanic, you know? Don't die on me is what I'm saying. But yeah, I am going to play some beta footage tomorrow, aka a Friday, since I'm a PC player. One guy asked me, dude, how come we didn't get an Xbox, man? Like, yeah, like I'm just gonna get I'm gonna get $400 out of my pocket and just buy an Xbox. You know, times are tough. You know, the economy is very. I heard it was stupid these days. You know, I don't know. But yeah, college tuition is the reason why I do not have an Xbox. If you're not in college yet, you know, buy as much as you can right now because college tuition is an SOB, okay? But you know, I have an awesome PC rig. That's where my money comes in because I do film and TV and radio. So for example, I'm just telling you a little bit about myself since you've seen the gameplay. I mean, we already talked about Behemoth. We are going to talk about him, you know, in a minute. But you know, just give me a little bit, just a little background. But you know, if you haven't noticed, you know, the graphics, kind of like the Game Across the Universe intro. There. Wait, what am I doing here? I think I was like scratching my feet. The Gaming Across the Universe intro. Everything you see on my channel, I personally made or directed, so I do special effects, I do graphic design, and basically I just taught myself, you know. I'm a self-taught person, you know. I don't wait for someone to teach me, I just go for it, you know. And I write a lot of science fiction type stories, so then I realized that, you know, if I write science fiction type stories, I'm gonna need to learn how to do special effects. So I always assume that, oh, I'll just hire someone, right? But no, that's not the case. You know, you wanna know different parts of the industry. So, you know, yeah, exactly. I'm like agreeing with myself here. So, I love writing and I love directing and I love acting. You know, so. But also I love producing my own work. So one great example of that is, I know Christopher Nolan. He directed Inception. You know, he's also the director of, you know, the Dark Knight trilogy. He was the writer, the director, and the producer. You know, he had full control of his films, and that's what I want. So I want to be writer, director, and, you know, producer. Because when you watch movies, you always assume that the director is like, you know, wrote it. But that's not the case. Like Gladiator, Ridley Scott didn't write it. He only directed it. You know, but you never really hear any praise about a writer. You only hear like within the industry, like within the business walls. But as far as public, you know, the writer never gets any, I don't know, recognition sometimes. Only if like write a novel, but as far as a screenplay, to me they don't, and I find that really sad because the writing could be really, really good, and the public should know who wrote it. They just say, "Ooh, directed by so and so." So that's why I want to be a director and writer. No, that's why I am. You know, when I, you know, direct big budget movies, you know, in the future when I win an Oscar, you know, when they say directed by, you know, so and so, I want them to know, yeah, I also wrote it as well. But enough about my personal life and my goals and future. I only said that because people are curious. But look at that. I am already a stage 3 and these guys are right on me. Yeah. I guess since it's the final day, I'm finally comfortable with you guys and I could just you know, talk. Because I feel that connection. I feel we have that spiritual bond. Actually, no, we don't have that bond yet. You know, we have something that's stronger than a spiritual bond. We have what I like to call a peanut butter and jelly bond, and that is when, like, if you're over my place, I will share my peanut butter and jelly with you. And peanut butter and jelly to me are sacred, so I'm gonna tell you right now, that means a lot. What I just said. We are all peanut butter and jellies. I just remember. Why am I talking about peanut butter and jellies? Okay, so right now we are at stage 3, and we are sneaking. as you just saw, I didn't alert the birds when I was near it. That's because, well, when you're sneaking, right, you don't alert birds. Right. Now, these vultures that are around me, they are actually alerting the hunters, right? Saying it's not giving an exact position, I believe. It's sort of saying the monster is around this area. And those vultures only come when big amounts of food are being gathered. So I just leap smashed those two, monsters. If it was one monster, it might not have, those vultures might not have, come. But since it was two, it usually doesn't happen when two. It usually happens like 3 or 4. But two, the vultures did come. So this person is all by himself. They probably expected me to like, I don't know, go into the power relay, room and, get trampled by mines, but that's not the case. They all went outside where it's wide open. Wide open spaces, yo. Okay. This person. Man. This is one of my recent gameplays because I'm doing absolutely well. I just leap smashed that mine like, get out of my way, you puny human. Your politics is that of a pouted child. If you guys are a fan of Guardians of the Galaxy, Thanos says that. It's really awesome. Check that movie out. Another director who wrote and directed Guardians of the Galaxy made a screenplay adaptation of the comic book Guardians of the Galaxy. James Gunn, I believe his name is. Forgive me if I did not pronounce his name right. But yeah, Monster wins, baby, all the way. But we're going to jump right into some Hunter gameplay because you already know my motto. No time wasted. Someone was saying, hey, show the, character progression screen. The reason why I'm not showing it is because they made changes to the character progression screen since the alpha. So I don't want to show you something old that's not new. I guess that's why I said I don't want to show you something old. Because during the beta, they did change the character progression. So, yeah, we're just going to jump right in. So we see some monster tracks. I'm going to tell you right now. I think I lose this match, or I think I win. I'm not really sure what I did. Oh, yeah, I'm going to win. This monster alerted some birds. But, I also alerted some birds in the beginning, so, it's not the end of the world. Okay, the monster's really, really close. He's, like, right across the street. So I am playing as Bucket the Hunter, and if you do not know what Evolve is, I should have said what Evolve was at the beginning. I apologize for newcomers, but Evolve is a cooperative game where 4 hunters go against 1 monster, and the monster is player controlled. Now, as you already saw, there are other monsters that inhabit the map, but these aren't, the main monsters that you have to go against. Those are monsters that the main monster, like Goliath, Kraken, or Wraith, or Behemoth, eats in order to gain armor and fill his meter to evolve to stage 2 or 3. Right? So, yeah, those are just, regular monsters every day. Bucket has a rocket for an arm. He has a claws. He could also detach his head. Okay, this monster just stays up to stage 2, which is really fast. So he knows what he's doing. Yeah, we hear the monster. It's not all about visuals, it's all about hearing your environment. If you have speakers, if it's coming towards the left, look towards the left. If it's coming to the right, look towards the right. If it's coming to the middle, then he's probably right in front of you. We see the monster Goliath right there. That was the same monster I controlled at the beginning of this episode. So he has no shield. I mean, he has no armor, which is bad. Just said monster armor was destroyed. So he's at a tough situation. Right now, you see those like mini eyes there. They look like those robots from the video game Portal. Those are what you call turrets. I call them mini buckets. BB, my BBs, mini buckets. They sort of fire, bullets, and they don't follow you. They kind of stay in place, but they do float in the air. So it's really cool. Okay, we're hearing the monster, we're seeing the monster, and the monster's alerted some birds. Right now he's trying to get away just like any monster would when he has no armor. I am the only one who's sort of trying to catch up to him. I think the rest of my teammates are behind me. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to detach my head. And it's sort of like your own personal UAV. If you're familiar with Call of Duty, you know, sit rep, hey, bring up that UAV. This is what it is. So we're following the monster tracks. We see it, and if I look at Goliath long enough, I can mark him. Now, as you see, he is attacking other monsters in order to eat. Now, since I tagged him, we actually see a mark on Goliath, and we can see where he is, where he's going in the map, right? So we know his physical location. So he's getting closer and closer. And the tag, I believe, only lasts for 20 or so seconds, or 10 or 15 seconds, around that area. I'm not sure. I gotta count. I'm gonna say about 15 to 20 seconds. So right now, instead of like following the tracks like from behind, kind of like a dog chasing its tail, a dog chasing its tail, we're gonna try to cut it off. There's the monster. The monster has been trained, and when the monster is trained, the monster is slowed down, and there's a yellow outline across his body, and we can see him through surfaces. But that only lasts for 5 seconds. So, trying to catch up to him. I'm not sure what his health and armor looks like. And when he's damaged, health-wise, he cannot... That health does not regenerate. He cannot gain that health back unless he gets very lucky and finds a monster called a Tyrant. And if that Tyrant has a perk, right, he can eat that monster with that perk, the Tyrant, and get something with and get what you call regenerate health over time. So, yeah. Okay, this is bad. He's a stage 3, full health. He has no armor, so he might have a chance. I'm not sure what to think here. Actually, to be honest, I think we lost. He's already got one of our guys down. We did not do a good job of tracking him. This team was not communicating. If it were, we would have heard background chatter. As I said, this is like earlier footage. I want to show you all my later, my recent footage in the alpha. So I was still kind of new to Bucket, but I am dying, and the monster does win. And we're jumping back right in. That was really quickly. No hesitation. I just want to get it right out there because I'm excited to play beta. So this is my own monster gameplay as Goliath. The one you just saw with Bucket, that was one of my first matches as Bucket, which is why I lost. I think that was like everyone's first match as the Hunter. So we didn't know our role yet, but the monster player knew what he was doing. Or we were just that bad as a hunting as hunters that he just got a really easy match, which he probably did. But this is, me as Goliath again. As I said, Evolve is a cooperative game where 4 hunters go against 1 monster, and the monster is player controlled, as you see here. Yeah. So let's talk about Behemoth real quick, huh? So, if you haven't seen the early, alpha footage of Behemoth, sort of like the test, like the test run, I advise you to watch it. It's on YouTube. It's from IGN. I wish I had it. Like I said, I wish I had that footage to show you. But go to IGN.com or IGN, and you can see it for yourself. It's really interesting. I did my own sort of like analysis during the reveal trailer you know, which was 2 days ago, right? Yeah, and I gotta say, like I said, Rockwall is my favorite so far because if you look at that alpha Behemoth test trial run footage, it's like earth bending. You're summoning these large chunks of rock. It's like a rock wall. It's huge. It's like a stadium. It's crazy. And a lot of people are already complaining about, oh my god, it's OP this, it's OP that. Goliath is already hard to take down. Oh my god. But come on, guys. You've seen me take down Goliath before as a hunter, even when he's a stage 3 monster. It's doable. You just gotta work hard at it. You know, and there are gonna be games where yes, it's gonna be easy, it's gonna be hard, but you know, you don't want it to be easy all the time, right? You know, you want a challenge. So I like Goliath because he's sort of like the middleman. He's fast but not slow. He's slow. Yeah. He's fast but you know, not so fast. He's strong but not so strong. He's sort of like, he's like the default monster. He's the poster boy. You know? He's like the first monster. Genesis. Yeah, so you can take him down. It is doable. You know, use your hunter skills to your advantage. The reason why I bring that up is because some people were freaked out when they saw the early test footage of Behemoth, saying that he was OP because he is the monster that has the most health and armor, and he is ridiculously strong, right? But like I said, Goliath is already strong. Why would they make a stronger monster? You know, that makes no sense. Well, they wouldn't have made Behemoth if they didn't, if they thought he wouldn't be, you know, be able to be beaten, right? But also, every monster has a weakness. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the weaknesses right now. Goliath, here's his weakness. He does most damage when you're in close quarters, so like a cave, right? If the hunters are all bunched up together in a cave or in like a closed off area, he could do leaf smash, he could do fire breath all at once to the hunters, and that's how Goliath gets these hunters down, as in you guys down. Okay, so when he's in closed spaces, that is Goliath's main strength. However, when he's in big, wide open spaces, like I'm talking, you know, like probably, let's say if the power relay is outside, right? Every hunter, how you take out Goliath is you have to be spread out. You don't want to be bunched up together. You want him to go to you as a hunter individually, right? So let's say, like, if you've seen my early gameplay footage of Evolve, you will see that I sometimes kept getting injured slash, you know, dying, because there was this hunter who's doing this great amount of damage towards like across from me. I had to like leap towards him and then like hit him. But then as I'm attacking this guy, the other 3 hunters will be doing damage on me. So you know, Goliath, you have to fight him in a wide area. For Kraken, you have to fight him in a close off area, because Kraken's main ability is his sort of like high for power is being able to kind of float in the air, right? So basically his play style is sort of like, you know, wide open areas. You know, like the larger the area is, the bigger the area is, you know, the more he can fly and the more he can evade attacks. Because in essence, Kraken is slow. He cannot move fast on ground. He can't really move fast on air. However, he can easily dodge your attacks from the air. And so basically, wide open area, he can strike you down. He can melee you from like from the air and unleash lightning strike or banshee mines. What you have to do for Kraken is you have to fight him at a close-off area. You have to fight him in maybe like a cave, which is like totally the opposite of Goliath. So you have to make sure Kraken is enclosed in this sort of like arena, right? So that's how you beat Kraken. Wraith, I don't know. I have to do my research on Wraith. I haven't played her yet, and I haven't gone against her yet. But I would imagine that for Wraith, you just have to just do the most amount of damage you can possibly can, because slow down, Kenny. I'm talking too fast. You have to do the most damage as you possibly can, because Wraith is pretty fast, and she's really it's a she. It's really powerful. However, what she lacks is you know, armor and health. So that's how they kind of balance that. Yeah, we're jumping right in again to some Hunter gameplay. You know my motto, right? So we're gonna jump right in, or actually jump right out. Like I said, no breaks. Just keep going. So 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th match, and we're playing as a Hunter at the same map, Distillery. So you're gonna see the Distillery perspective from a Hunter's. So yeah. So I just unleashed my UAV. Probably didn't need that since he alerted birds, but as I was doing that, I didn't know he was going to alert birds. He started out pretty clumsily. As you can see at the bottom center of my screen, there is a battery, and if that battery runs out, my head will crash. Oh, it's a Kraken. I did not know that. Oh! And a monster's attacking me. That monster has a perk, too. And if I double tap... Jump height increased by 400%? Wow, that's a lot of percent. So that's going to be helpful. I did not know 400%. Did I say 400%? I don't know. So, here we are. We see the monster. It is, yeah, so you see Kraken. He's at a large, open, wide area. So, and he can release, like lightning balls, whatever it's called, from the air. He can melee you / attack you from the air. I see what happened. So in the beginning, it was a computer controlling a monster. So if you do have 4 live hunters, you can go against an AI. A bot will fill in the void. But a player can jump right in as the monster and continue playing, which I'm kind of glad, because have you ever went against an AI monster in the alpha? You will know my worry. It is unbelievably strong. I'm telling you right now. An AI monster online has like every perk, because they are just so hard to take down. But since a player is controlling the monster last minute, we are killing it on the fly, like boom. So, which is good. So this match is going to end. I just unleashed my baby buckets, my mini turrets, and we won. That was awesome. But we're gonna jump right in again, and this is the last match. This is the last gameplay. This is the last alpha gameplay. This is the last day 11, countdown to beta. But this does not mean that it'll be the last time I show Evolve gameplay footage, because I'm gonna tell you right now, beta footage coming out next week. Alright, I'm gonna play the beta non-stop. I actually have some work to do. As I said, it's been a lot of fun. Just talking to you guys, just getting to know you. And I hope you've gotten to know me. So, yeah. So, we are eating. We are camouflaged by the steam. But these monsters are getting in the way. Now, any monster outlined in red are difficult monsters to take down. Their health is sort of equivalent to a hunter's health, right? But those particular monsters you just saw are called trapjaws. And actually, those are the same, and that is the same creature that Daisy has, the trapper, has as a pet. And she calls her trapjaw Maggie. So it's nice. Sometimes the game gives you like mini hints, like it tells you like eat to gain armor. You know? So I'm ready to evolve. Ready to do this. Someone died? Who the hell died?
Target identified.
Target identified? Well, guess what? Your butt's gonna be identified with my fist. Okay, even though... Okay, that just sounded wrong. I apologize. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm about to bring the hurt or whatever. Whatever. Ah! Damn it, Kenny. Leap. There we go. Leap, break this down. I'm going downhill, which is great. I like how Goliath, like, kind of like runs. He looks like he's in distraught all the time, waving his arms back and forth like, "Get me! I need to get out of here. Get me to the chopper." I don't know. He has character, is what I'm saying. And that's what Turtle Rock was trying to... Who messaged me? That's what Turtle Rock was trying to do. You want to sort of have like a connection with each monster. You know, you don't want it to be like, oh yeah, like I want to choose this monster. You know, he looks cool. You know, it's not all about looks. It's all about abilities. It's all about, you know, it's all about characteristics and how they blend in with the environment and how they travel. You know? So always use a monster for a particular reason. But also, choose your monsters, you know, wisely. You know, sometimes I like to choose a monster depending on the map. For example, Distillery is a small map, in my opinion, and I need a monster that can travel fast. So my first pick is Goliath, because Goliath is, even though he's not as fast as Wraith, he can leap great distances and get away. I did play Kraken on this map once. I just have to be very careful. So yeah. Well, we are stage 2, and we are trying to get to a stage 3. Nope, they shot at me and I have a yellow outline across my body, meaning that I am tranked, I am slowed down, my movements are slowed, and I can see me through the walls, but it just went off. Now I like these monsters. I think they're called Steamodons. So when you attack them, they release steam, and they actually kind of like fog the area with steam. There we go, children. For those who are 5 years old, if you're watching this for some odd reason, yeah. So because I've eaten a lot, the meter across my back when I eat is finally filled and is giving me the cue on the left side of the screen to evolve by holding down the left and right triggers. For PC, I believe it's the V key. Not sure. But it is a key. Not sure which key, but it is a key. Oh man, today Xbox One players get it. You guys are so lucky. Man. Well, anyways, if you're on Xbox, if you're playing on Xbox, I advise you to just, tell me how it was, when my gameplay footage comes out. Let me know what you thought about the monster. If you're playing it now, and like if you played it, for 1 hour, and if you come back to this video, tell me. I want to know every detail. Let me know what they changed. Actually, I'll probably figure it out. But if you played the alpha before, then you'll probably see some changes. I don't know. Talk to me. Alright, so I am a stage 3. These monsters are not looking good. Someone got disconnected because he's a little wuss.
Nothing can break me.
Man, they are not doing any damage on me. Oh, now you tell me? Okay, the medic is down. Like I said, they are in closed spaces right now. This is bad. It's really bad. Oh yeah, this is really, really bad. Like I said, always fight Goliath in like an open space. They were they were literally like boxed in. It's like the opposite of how you beat Goliath. Trapper's dead. Hank, I'm gonna get you. Leaf smash. Fire breath. And monster wins, baby, all the way, Goliath. Listen, guys, I just want to say thank you. It's been a blast interacting with you guys for the past 11 days. Just showing you Evolve footage until the beta comes out, which is today for Xbox, tomorrow PC players, and on Saturday, PlayStation 4 players. Gaming Across the Universe is a show where we play games, we go on adventures, so if you love that, please subscribe. If you liked the video, like it. If you didn't like it, dislike, and tell me why in the comments below. But thank you for everyone for watching and just interacting with me and just talking with you guys, sharing ideas. More Evolve gameplay will come out next week, starting Thursday at 9:30. Until then, I will see you. Enjoy the beta, guys. See you next time. Peace! Yeah, and that's a black screen. Yep, that's a black screen, all right. See you guys.